Hi, this is John Darlington from Computer Science and Engineering Department, second year. You are on page CS 107. This is my first lab exercise in System Software and Compiler Lab. It is about token separation. Let I show the question. Here you can see token separation. So first of all, what is a token? So token can be of any form. It can be a keyword, or it can be an identifier, or it can be a punctuation, or it can be operators. Here you can see. So tokens can be any one of the following. It can be keyword, identifier, punctuation, operator, and a sample input and output is being given. So the user is giving an output which comprises of two lines, and you can see the output in it is being categorized as a keyword, and it is being categorized as an identifier 1, that is ID 1, and you can see comma is being categorized as punctuation, and B is being categorized as an identifier 2, comma again it is a punctuation, and C it is again an identifier 3, and so on and so forth. So each and every token is being classified according to their whether it is a keyword or a token or a punctuation or something like that. Okay, so it is being categorized. So similar thing, we are going to write a code for that, and I have done using Java. And here you can see that I have asked the user to enter the number of lines. You can see system.out.println, enter the number of lines. The user is going to enter the number of lines which is going to enter the input, and then I am storing it in a variable called as in an array named as store array. Okay, so it will store the number of lines. Okay, and then I am asking the user to give the input. Okay, so after giving the input, so using a for loop, I am incrementing. I am coming through each and every token which the user has given as an input, and I am incrementing it. And after incrementing it, I am using a switch case in this particular program. Okay, so you can see that I have used a variable called as len. Okay, so where the total length of the particular input will be stored in this particular variable, and you can see that that variable. So I have stored that each and every token. So it will be keeping on incrementing. So I have stored that each and every token in a variable called a store. Okay, so according to that array, according to each and every array, so this switch statement will be incremented each and every time. So you can see that there is a for loop here. So this switch statement keeps incrementing each and every time, and according to that particular token, if that particular token is being a keyword, then this particular case will get executed, and it will come break the switch statement and comes out. So according to that, each and everything will be classified, whether it is a keyword or whether it is a punctuation or whether it is an operator. Each and everything will be categorized correctly, and once if it is categorized, that particular case will get executed and it comes out of the switch statement. So similarly, again it will go through this for loop, and again it will come. Again it will get that particular case will be getting executed according to that particular token, and it will come out of the switch statement. So this keeps on incrementing until the length of the input which is being given by the user. And at last you can see that if character, so if it is a digit, then it should be printing it as number this one. So if the character is digit, then I have to print num and that particular digit. So if it is a letter, then I have to keep on incrementing it, and I have to print that ID is, I have to print that it is a letter, right? So else I have to print that it is an identifier. Okay, so at last you can break it, and system.out.println number of tokens is equal to plus the store.length. So how this store.length comes? Because initially we have created a variable called as len, which stores the length of the input which is being given by the user. So here you can see the number of tokens. So how many tokens is there, how many punctuations, how many keywords, totally tokens consist of punctuations, keywords, everything. So how total the input which is being given by the user. So out of the input which is being given by the user, so totally how many tokens are there. So by this variable we can find out how many tokens are there in the entire input in which the user is giving. Okay, so you can see here, so it is asking to enter the number of lines. I am giving it as 2. So now we can see here, I have given the number of lines as 2 and I have given 2 lines as my input, and you can see each and everything is being categorized. So int is a keyword, and then coming to a is an identifier, so id 1, and coming to comma, punctuation, comma. So then b, identifier 2 b, then comma, so punctuation, comma, then identifier 3, then punctuation, semicolon, so identifier 3, so id. So now we can see exactly according to my input my token is being classified, and that particular element is also being displayed by the side. And that is all about, and at last you can see the number of tokens. Totally there are 14 tokens in this entire input which I have been given. Okay, and that is all about token separation. Thank you.